Hello and welcome to this Speak English Online video. My name's Lucy and I'm going to talk about some ideas for using English in meetings. Before we start, there are a few words I will be using that you need to understand. So if you're not sure about any of these, you may like to pause the video and check them. You can find the meanings on the next slide if you need them. Let's begin. I'm going to look at 2 points: preparing for one meeting when you may not have much time, and practicing for using English in meetings over time. Let's imagine this. I have a meeting in English tomorrow, or even today. Not much time to get ready, and I'm not sure if my English is okay for it. Well, there are a few things you can do. Really, it's 3 main things: information, practice, and language. Let's look at information. Find out everything you can before the meeting starts. What will be discussed on the agenda? Who are the participants? Where are they from? How many? Are there any texts that you can read? Any materials? Can you look at minutes or recordings of past meetings? All this will help you. And of course, there may be people in your organization who can help you as well. So you find out everything you can. And then it's a good idea to practice as much as possible. Really, it's 3 R's that you can think about: role play, repeat, and record. A good idea is to role play everything that you may do in the meeting. Of course, a presentation if you are giving one, but anything that you have to do in the meeting. And don't just try it once. Repeat as often as you can. And if you have time, I would suggest recording what you're going to say in the meeting. Play it back and try again. It's a very good way to improve. Finally, language. It's helpful if you have a few key phrases that you can use if you're not quite sure what to say in some situations in the meeting. If any of these would be useful to you, then again, you may like to pause the video and make a note of them. Last of all, emergencies. In case you really don't understand, you really need help, there are some polite, diplomatic ways to say that you need help with understanding. So that was one meeting. Let's turn now to how you can practice English for any other meetings that you may have in the future. Really, the problem with speaking any foreign language in meetings is understanding and speaking. Why do people have to speak so fast? Why are their accents so difficult? And will I have the vocabulary I need? Will I be clear in what I say? Most of us, understanding is a bigger issue. So let's start with that. Little and often is the best way to improve your understanding of spoken English, especially fast native speaker English. To start with, it's a good idea to listen to people speaking about your subject. For example, if you have to go to sales meetings, you could search for sales meetings online, and you should find something on YouTube, for instance, that will help you practice for that. It's also good to listen to general topics using native speaker English. 2-minute news programs are very good. Business news or any news, BBC, CNN, for example. For a slightly bigger challenge, you can try short talks. 3-minute TED Talks are very good, and you can use the subtitles or not to test yourself and then see if you can give the main points of the talk in your own words. It's a good way to practice. Also, a lot of the problems in meetings is people have different accents, they come from different places. If there is an accent that you find difficult, again, search online for examples of that and focus on trying to understand it. Let's look at speaking. It's the same principle with speaking as with understanding, little and often. If you can talk for a minute or 2 minutes without repeating yourself on any topic, this will help you feel much more confident and it will stretch you. So this is a good exercise to do. Focusing more on meetings, in part 1, we talked about role-playing, what you have to do in one meeting. Over time, it's a good idea to practice every part of a meeting, everything that could happen in different meetings, introducing participants, answering questions, maybe dealing with a technical issue, talking at the end about any other business, and so on. Finally, 2 tips. It's a very useful practice to present visual information, whether it's pictures, figures, graphs, and really use them and get them to help you to clarify what you need to say. Use them to make your message clear. And last of all, don't forget the small talk. For many people, the social part before and after the meeting is more difficult than the meeting itself. It's an important part and should be practiced as well. To sum up, it's all about practice. With a little practice every day, it's amazing how much more confident you start to feel. Little and often is always the key. And finally, good luck in your next meeting using English, and good luck with all your meetings. Bye.